Thanks for checking out this video where we play Cyberpunk RED, a tabletop role-playing game. This video was one of the first recordings for an event where I ran multiple half-an-hour to 1-hour games, and hopefully I'll be uploading those as well, so make sure to check them out. Warning, the game was not made for a younger audience, nor was this video. It contains mature subject matter. You're at this large HQ, lots of people around, you're at the cubicle, you sit down, they tell you to put on the Braindance headset, you see this projector with the instructions, what do you do?
Yeah, you know what? And they're asking for me to go through procedure. The recruiter went ahead and filled me in on it, I'm assuming. So simple
Absolutely.
as, get the petri dish out, spit in it, close it up, set it back in, push it in the scanner, fucking and log all my equipment. I figure that's one of those things where they expect people who show up to be prepared and take what you have.
Yep.
So yeah, I'm logging my entire character sheet.
All right.
Figure it might raise some suspicion at a couple of the things in there, but fuck it. They'll tell me if they don't want me to bring something in.
They'll let you know. All right, Colts,
So,
how are you? Yeah? Anything else, Brigade?
Question.
Yeah.
Give me an example of things that hits would not accept or allow being brought into the simulation.
There's nothing off limits.
Okay, got it.
Alrighty, awesome. Colt.
So we can do as much drugs as we want.
Pretty much, exactly, yeah, exactly. They want you to be ready, man.
Perfect.
So yeah, as Colt walks in, he does the full hand scan, lets him pass through. Yeah, I'm logging a full gear set. So, including my 13 things of Synthco, a pack of kibble. Yeah.
Wow, 13 doses of Synthco. Amazing. And you've got your full armor jack set, everything with you?
Yeah, armor jack.
Great. Excellent, excellent. And then, Igor, you're seated here at this cubicle that I'm currently showing on Quest Portal VTT. What do you do?
Yes. I never usually have done one of these before. I'm usually the one making them, so this is like a fun new experience for myself.
Nice.
And so I'm gonna place my hand on the scanner thing and wait for everything to boot up. When it gives me the prompt on what I want to bring, I'm gonna look down at my fit to see if that's something I want to bring along with me. I'll roll. Can I roll wardrobe and style?
Absolutely. Let's see how fancy you look at the moment.
All right, break the record.
Let's do this.
I'm rolling with his. I'm gonna roll with 3 extra luck on it.
All right.
And taking my time.
Nice.
Ooh, 30.
Nice. So what a legend with that outfit. You know that you're gonna be noticed in the Braindance simulation, and it's probably gonna give you that little bit of extra polish because everything is rendered. So yeah, good job, man. So what you envision about your attire, what you know about yourself, and how awesome and awesomely well dressed you look, how awesomely well dressed you are, that's going to translate into the Braindance. You're basically envisioning yourself the way you see yourself properly in the Braindance. And if that's it, okay. I'm going to move over to Lee Min.
Sweet.
We'll bring the rest of my gear, though.
Perfect.
There are a couple things, I think. Lee Min and Luca have probably both made it to here. So they kind of know the drill between each other, and they kind of give each other a look. Lehman's going to try and basically run interference for a little bit. Like, oh, can I have him sit over here? Oh, wait, well, actually, let's have him log in with this. And he just signed the NDA, so I'm just kind of occupy them for a little bit. What Luca's going to do is firstly roll an interface check to see if he can find any nearby net architecture for these brain dances. If that's okay.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Sweet. That is an absolute no. It's less than 0, I'm sure. Or yeah, I guess I'll just roll it.
With a 3, even the signal for the Braindance headset in front of you is a little weak. It's not kind of noticeable.
Oh, yeah, he's got faulty equipment and shit. Great. Yeah. The second thing he's gonna do is try to whatever they are using to log the gear. He wants to figure out how much wiggle room he has with his and Lehman's maybe using cryptography, cybertech, or forgery to maybe embellish some of their gear a little bit further than what they have.
I would say in electronic security tech, just having the know-how
Sure.
of this kind of equipment, you'd probably understand how to use it and how to, let's say, mess with it. But yeah, that's clever.
Sounds
Go
good
ahead
to
and roll
me.
me that and tell me what your result is.
Result is 13.
With the 13, you're not sure because in front of you is just a list of items that you believe that have already been registered that you own. Maybe some things are missing that you recently got, and you'd probably have to manually input them. But then there would be like a confirmation field and like a let the brain dance scan the item in 3D projection. So it seems pretty on point and pretty strict.
Pretty airtight, yeah. Okay, that's fair. Well, I mean, that's a good thing, honestly. Luca will kind of mutter into his headset, "We're good here. We're clean." And Lehman will quit running interference. The thing I do want to clarify: his light armor jack is currently not repaired. Is it going to go in with the damage?
It'll go in, like, you'll start thinking of all the things that you normally have at their top shape. That's going to translate into the brain dance. Yeah. So
okay, and then
let's say if you're, recently acquired a critical injury to the leg, maybe going to the brain dance, you'll feel yourself like normal. You can walk, everything is fine.
Sweet. Cool. Does that mean hit points are at maximum too?
That would be true, yes. In the brain dance. At this time only.
Perfect. I will put it in parentheses next to my actual HP.
Awesome.
Sounds good to me. They'll both lock in, and Luca will probably kind of take a deep breath because he's not a big fan of brain dances. He's more into the real world shit, despite being a net runner.
Nice.
But he'll lock it in, and Lehman, I'll take care of you. Don't worry.
Perfect.
You got it, boss.
Awesome. And with that, we're going to go over to Said and see how are you hopping into this brain dance, and what are you doing before getting logging in, Said?
So I'm just going straight to the corporate office of where we're going, and I'm saying like, I don't understand much about computers. What do I have to do?
So you'll notice that a lot of people are just like filing in. They're going over to whatever empty cubicle there is. In fact, even if you don't know where to go, there'll be somebody almost ushering, just kind of like, you know how the airplane coordinator, when an airplane ends and somebody's just like standing there directing them where to go? It's kind of the same way, except not as hugely visible. So at a corporate level, kind of like people dressed in nice suits, while others are dressed in hits, let's say combat gear. Almost like a SWAT team.
Be back in 2 minutes. 1 second.
Yep, no problem. And they direct you towards these cubicles that you can see right now on the screen.
Yeah, Sade is just gonna be like, can I get one of the techie people to kind of help me put in my stuff? I'm really not a computer type of person. I'm more of a hack and slash kind of guy.
Somebody, I'm gonna roll perception for that. Yeah, somebody notices you and just says, "Don't worry about it. Just put it on. Your brain will know what to do."
All right. Sade just goes ahead, pops open his little slot, and puts in the brain dance.
Awesome. So the brain dance headset is almost like a helmet, but imagine a virtual reality headset that we have in our day and time at the moment. Except it doesn't fully cover your eyes. It has little LEDs that when they flash in a certain way, they trigger certain aspects in your brain to almost like knock you out. You don't see what's in front of you, and now you're like in your head. But then they start simulating imagery and everything around you. All of your senses are being simulated by this brain dance headset. So to you, this is reality, but you understand that you just logged on to it. You just put on a headset, so it doesn't make sense to just be sitting at a cubicle and then suddenly end up somewhere else in like a virtual lobby. So you know that you're in the brain dance headset simulation. Simply by putting it on, basically.
I just try to summon with my mind my scythe.
Nice. So as you are logged into this simulated lobby, essentially, you can see in front of you a list of items that, like, just by rolling your eyes up and down, it scrolls, like the huge list scrolls up and down. And then if you look at something, you center your focus on it, it'll just show you, like, okay, this item is selectable. You can just, like, think of having that item on, and it'll be on you. And maybe for a few clicks, you actually focus on a few items there that are on the like part of the list of items that you own, and then you feel them almost like get attached to you. So you look down, you're suddenly now wearing your armor jack. You look down, you're suddenly wearing, or you've suddenly gotten your weapon attached, you know, that kind of thing. So just by looking at the list and focusing a little bit, boom, 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 it's on your person.
Nice. And then he's just gonna keep his mask off and try to see if he can revert his face from before the napalm.
Ooh, okay. So at the moment there is no mirror, but I'll tell you what. Give me a concentration roll. Let's see how well you can remember how you look, or how you looked before then.
Let me just see. I always forget. Is it slash or
Exclamation mark R space and then the numbers 1d10 plus whatever value your concentration is. Nice. With that concentration, you are so used to how you used to look. It's an interesting sentence. I know, say that 10 times. That it almost like just comes back to you naturally. It's almost like every day you wake up in the morning, you look at the mirror, you expect to see yourself how you normally used to look, and then you see the differences after the napalm, as you called it. So immediately you feel that you probably look different, because like when you smile, when you blink your eyes, it just feels different. So you go ahead and touch your face, and it's normal.
I have a question, but it's not urgent.
Yeah, no worries. So, Said, anything else you want to do right now?
no, that's it.
All right, awesome. Yes, Lehman.
Last gig I bought a video camera, and then I read the description, and I think that meant like a news camera. I was wondering if the same item for the same cost might be a miniaturized, like kind of a hidden camera thing that can be linked to our agent that Luca can read from his cyber deck. Would I need a tech to do that, or is that basically the same item?
So what you could do is, we normally flavor these portable recording cameras as like handheld, basically. Not something so miniaturized that it's hidden, because that's a thing on its own. That's like a Cyber Eye micro video camera feature. So we can say that you have a handheld, easy to carry kind of camera, but hiding it or linking it to your agent to stream through, that's a whole different issue. You could link it to your agent in the sense that you could like see what you're recording in your camera, just to kind of give you a better perspective, so you don't have to have your eye through the optical mount of the camera. But it doesn't really do much for you besides being able to see through your agent instead of the camera.
Okay. Well, yeah, maybe I'll address that in a different gig or in downtime or something, and see if I can get that feature added to it. But that sounds good for now.
All right, awesome.
Hey.
Yep.
Berg, question. You said that in this brain dance, it actually kind of restores you. Is there any chance with concentration or a similar skill to actually forcibly change my own perception? Since Sade's sort of like being restored to prior to his whatever may have scarred him, is there any chance to actually maintain your appearance?
Oh yeah, so I'll tell you what. Roll me a concentration roll, but the DV is definitely going to be a lot higher than like what you remember yourself looking like before an accident. So this is trying to imagine yourself in a different image. Now, I will warn you, if you mess this up, you're probably going to look horrible to everybody else. So what are you trying to look
just
like?
His nose in the wrong place.
Exactly.
So it is one of those things that Brigade's house burned down with his family in it, and he was the sole survivor of it. Him trying to remember a life without his burns, something's not going to click.
Yeah.
That it's almost creating like this return back to form that he knows isn't correct, and that he feel would be damaging. So it's almost like that, holding on to that trauma so much so that no, this isn't right. I need to look like this.
Well, this is
my
going to be
man is going to get addicted to brain dances because he removes
yeah.
his trauma whenever he goes in there.
Imagine that. This is probably going to be a pretty difficult difficulty check, difficult DC. So go ahead and roll for that. Let's see how well you do.
I'm not going to throw any luck on this. I'll see how this goes.
Wow.
19.
Beyond professionally, you focus really hard and you go back to a time you wish you could actually go back in time to. And like moments away, you feel your shoulders loosen up. You feel you relax a little bit more. You get that same sense that you normally get when you drink Smash, and you're just like, you let loose and you're able to dance and sing and talk to people and connect. You feel that now without the Smash. So ultimately, what I'm saying is that that trauma's gone, and you feel yourself again. And you think that if you look at your reflection, it'll be you before the fire.
Oh, I specifically meant holding on and retaining that appearance. I mean, like
once you can see it, you're there. That's it. Like, you've spawned in this way. You'll stay that way.
Yeah, I mean spawning in as with my burned appearance, as in not restoring myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's the other way around. Well, that will just happen
Yeah.
normally without you trying to concentrate or anything.
Oh shit!
Yeah, because this is who you are right now. Like, you know what I mean?
Got it.
All right. Yeah.
Sorry, I messed that up.
No worries. But, I mean, I don't want to take that away from your character. You feel that in the brain dance, a huge weight off your shoulders has been lifted for a bit. Even if momentarily, and then it snaps back like, no, I've been through this. And then you bring that burden back to yourself on your own. All right.
Like
Nice.
You know
it
what?
tries to fix you up and then you reject it.
Exactly. You know what? Roll me an endurance roll, Brigade.
All right, let's see how this goes.
Oh man! Wow.
Another 1d10 plus 12.
Oh dang! Okay, that's gonna be 22. Give me another d10.
Reliving
Nice,
fucking being burned alive.
26.
I can do it.
So thankfully, you endure the trauma that, even though it went away for a second and you brought it back forcefully, you can still, like, this is the norm for you. This is now your environment. You cannot live outside of the situation or feeling, otherwise you feel like you're out of your realm and it just doesn't feel comfortable anymore. So this is now your comfort, and therefore it does not cause any negative effects to you going forward or doing anything that requires skill. And I'm going to tell you, had this failed, I would have given you a -2 to all your checks going forward.
Nice.
All right, but good job with that 26.
It's all nat ones from here forward, boys.
Yeah, right? All right, so everybody's now in this brain dance. You are basically in this like huge virtual lobby, and to like realizing it's virtual because you can see a lot of text just floating in the air in front of you. And as you're focusing on things are appearing on your person. Then you look around, you don't really see anybody around you. But then really far away, like maybe 100 meters down, it's completely clear. This whole place, like there's nothing elevated, there's nothing breaking line of sight. It's almost like a reflective dark marble flooring. And you see like little nodes of light. And as you focus on those nodes, you see that that's people there that are also doing the same thing as you're doing. People are like getting their gear put on and everything. And some people are like still like completely naked and just standing there like, what do I do? You know? I'd like you guys all to roll perception checks, please.
During this period, can I take my emergency inhaler / synth coke?
Yes, you can. Absolutely. This is where you can, do all of that stuff, take all of those things,
I mean, if the synth coke isn't going down,
correct,
then
because you are now in the brain dance.
And Lehman will both juice it.
Awesome.
Normally it's just for him, but fuck it, let's get high.
Oops, that's an exclamation mark, not a 1. There we go. Oh shit.
Is this hearing or no?
It's visual perception.
$15 me, 10 Luca.
All right, awesome. So 15, 25, very good. 19.
Oh, I'm sorry. 12 Luca.
Oh, okay. That's fine. That's still under the minimum DV of 13. We've got Colt at 19. Brigade is 20. Okay, so Brigade, Colt, you two start noticing some of the other edge runners whom you've probably met at like during other jobs around in the whole big lobby, also like suiting up and getting ready to hop in to this virtual setup. But as soon as that happens, as soon as you notice these people, while the others don't notice you, just you and Colt and Brigade, you notice these people, immediately you feel yourself like being pushed upwards, and G-force pressure changes, and you look up, and you're suddenly inside like this really tight elevator. There's 5 people around you, whereas it used to be a few hundred, or it was a few hundred just moments ago. There's 5 people around you, and you're one of these people going up this elevator that is at the outside most of a building, where the outside is just glass, and you can see Night City from this elevator. Looking around,
6 people? Is Luca here too?
So yeah, it's 5 people around you plus you. So you're like
Okay,
6 people
got
in
it.
total.
Okay.
So I would
like he get left on the ground floor. Oh no!
imagine that, right? You're going up an elevator, and then you look around, and now if you know anybody here that is currently playing, you'd be able to see them in this elevator. You'd be able to immediately recognize them if you've met them previously. If you haven't met them, you don't know. They're just a regular stranger.
Yeah, I'm fucking.
Oh shit, Igor! What the fuck? You said you're working. What are you doing here?
Dude, like, I heard brain dance, and I'm like, of course I'll participate. And now I'm here, man. Like, this is crazy.
Yeah, I'm used to putting people. This is trippy as shit.
And as you're saying this is trippy as shit, you all hear loud screeching, and you notice the elevator come to a strong halt. Everybody roll me a contortionist check, please. Or athletics. Athletics or contortion. If you're trying to hang on for dear life and just like use your brute force and strength, athletics. If you're trying to like balance yourself and stay on like upright, that's contortion. Nice,
Shit.
nice. That's
Nice.
29,
and
16, 23, 23. Very good.
That should be a 14 for Luca. What's mine? We're both just hanging on. R1D10. 20 for me.
Okay, and anybody who has everybody succeeded. Who got a 6?
Thanks, Syncoth.
Was that Luca or Demon Way?
No,
With a
sorry,
6.
I forgot to add his bonus. He's got a +8, so it's 14.
With a 14, he actually falls flat at the floor of the elevator, and it will feel like he had fallen a couple of stories, and he will be taking 6 damage absorbed by armor, of course. Just right there as the elevator stops. You guys look up, and you see the very top opens up, and smoke starts spraying in, and you see that these are grenades that are being thrown at you guys. Roll resist torture drugs, because these are tear gas grenades.
Not necessary. Both my eyes are cyber.
That's fine. Then you don't have to roll for that.
Dick, I'm putting all my luck into this.
25, baby.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's expected.
I think I'm good.
So your DV is 13. Colt sadly does not make it.
Shame.
Well, let's see if I can roll high. Oh, sweet. We're both okay.
All right, good.
Well,
So
dudes, the party has started.
yeah,
That was
Colt,
quick.
your eyes start to tear up and they hurt so much it almost feels like they're going to pop out of place because of how bloodshot they are. You have the damage die critical injury for the next minute. You don't take any additional bonus damage to your health, but you're going to be at negatives for anything that requires perception or ranged attacks.
All good.
Yeah. With that, you guys notice, looking up, the elevator, the top of the elevator opened up and these grenades were thrown in. You see a guy aiming his SMG down. Everybody roll initiative.
Cool.
Dude, last time I hit a spell this hard, I was at the Victoria's Secret event, bro. You not believe it.
Let's say you were able to get that phrase out in 3 seconds as everybody's like screaming and their eyes are burning or melting.
Shit!
Nice. 23 initiative. Roll that up. 25. Very good.
I got my 2 crits of the day. This is fine.
Nice. All right. So I'm just going to take your initiatives. You don't have to change your nickname or whatever just to keep this quick. So Brigade, that's 25.
Yes, sir.
And then I've got 14. Igor and Lehman Way. Who wants to go first?
That's
Lehman Way can
Luca.
take it.
Lehman is 11 and
Okay.
Luca is 14. I rolled them out of order.
That's okay.
You can
Lehman,
take it. Feel
Luca.
free.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So Igor, you're going to go after Luca. And
Yeah.
then we've got Colt with 12 after that. And of course, Sade, you are just after Brigade. So Sade. All right, Brigade, top of the round. You see a gentleman holding an SMG aiming down at all of you guys inside this little elevator. What do you do?
Yeah, first I immediately call out contact up, as I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at him. Is there any cover nearby that you could maneuver
There's
around
not.
to get to?
Like this,
All right,
just
so
a
yes.
square elevator that you're going up.
Got
And this guy's overhead.
Actually, you know what? How close is he? Is he within arm's reach?
He's not. He's like, the elevator is, say, 4 meters high. He's above that. How tall are you?
I'd say like maybe I'm around like 6 feet, 5'8".
6 feet. I'd say if you jump, using your move to vertically jump, then yeah, you'd probably be able to like hang on with athletics 15 and then grab this guy.
All right, yeah. So with 5 move and a standing jump, I'd be able to reach him.
Yes.
All right, yeah. You know what?
Roll me athletics
Standing
DV15.
All right, got it. 1d10 plus 14 for the athletics.
Nice. You grab
Am I
on with
able
one
to-
arm. You're able to what?
And I'm immediately going to attempt a brawling attack with my
Yes.
other free hand to grab him and pull him down.
Yes, go ahead. Roll me. Whoops. Roll me brawling. That's
Gives me the trouble.
wow. There we go.
All right, 1d10 plus 14
What a
come right
bad
at you.
roll. As you grab onto the ledge of this open top of the elevator, you pull yourself up, and with the other arm, you just grab onto this guy. And because you still, well, I'm going to say you still have a little bit of move in which you could just let go of the elevator's flap door
Yep.
and just drop yourself down, bringing this guy down with you.
And that is exactly what I'm doing.
Perfect. Roll me
You're
roll me your body damage. I'm going to consider that as a throw.
All right, that's going to be 5.
Perfect. So he takes 5 damage straight to his health, and you are now on the floor of the elevator. Everybody in the middle brigade falls, and you guys are all on the sides of this elevator. This guy is like literally arm's length away from you. What do you do?
Is tear gas still in the elevator?
It is.
Hit by it?
It is. Well, it disperses like in that instance as it just goes away.
Okay,
But
so
you can still see remnants of it. As in, like, mechanically it's not going to do anything, but visually there's a little bit of like green smoke in the air and whatever.
Got it.
Look him up, boys!
Yeah. Sade, you are next, my friend. What do? You see this guy just fall right in front of you with the brigade.
I'm gonna shoot him with my crossbow that has biotoxin arrow.
Oh, damn! Hit me with that shot. Roll to hit.
That would be archery, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
Biotoxin. Oof, going strong in this one. That's a 16 to hit. You definitely hit. Very good. He has to roll resist torture and drugs.
Base 15, or
Yep.
not base 15. Already
21. He succeeds.
Oh my god.
He does not take any damage from that. And he just shrugs off, shakes his head, and smiles at you. And as he smiles, you see these metallic-looking, shiny teeth that you understand are wolvers. Or, sorry, vampires. What am I saying? Teeth are not wolvers. Next, Luca. Is that all Sade, by the way?
Yes, that is all.
Luca, what do you do?
Luca and Lee Min will kind of share a look. Luca's just going to pull out his very heavy and blast this guy.
Excellent. Roll to hit.
All right. Let's see. Where is my handgun? Should be...
So that is a DV13, 0 to 6 meters away. He's not going to be able to evade. With a 15, you definitely hit. Roll that damage.
Sweet.
Oof, nice. Good job. Yeah, you definitely hurt that guy. You can hear him grunt. You see a blast of blood just appear out of his, like, fly out of his gut, and he puts one hand on it right there as he's being held by Brigade with the other arm. Is there anything else you want to do?
Luca's, yeah, he's going to duck out of the elevator. He's going to use his move forward to get out of there.
You want to jump up, or do you want to get out of the door? Because the door is closed currently. The elevator stopped abruptly.
Is the door closed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's got move 4. Could he jump up?
A quarter of your move to jump up. Yeah, I'd say with one space, you can probably jump up and make it. How tall is Luca?
He's a big dude. He's like 6'5".
Definitely make it, but you roll me that athletics DV15 to see if you can grab on and pull yourself up.
All right, yeah, well, we'll see about that. He may not. He may be stuck in this elevator for forever now.
With a 9,
yeah.
he tries to grab on, but he just can't pull himself up after having taken that shot, and then he just drops back down.
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
Okay, his result was 0.
All right, that's Luca. Go ahead and Igor. What are you gonna do right now with all this happening around you?
Of course. So you said he cannot evade anything?
You haven't seen him try and evade any shot. He just got shot in the gut and just took it.
All right. Sting.
Do it.
Maro Katana. Straight.
Oof.
Dude, hold
Nice.
steady.
Damn.
I don't think he's moving.
Yeah, I don't think he's moving with Brigade grabbing him. Well, I mean,
Oh shit!
mechanically, he would still have to evade melee attacks.
Okay. Let's see.
If he can.
Yeah, if he could. Oh, that 24, I don't think... Yeah, he's not evading that one. You only are able to hit him.
4d6. Did he have 11 armor and then he got shot?
Less than
Or-
11, definitely.
What a win.
Oh, yeah.
9.
Oh,
Shoot.
nice. Oh, this guy is not doing too well right now. You shred him like crazy. And he's hurt. He's bleeding. He's smiling, and there's a little bit of blood coming out of his mouth somehow. Is that you, Igor?
I will take a free action to put my helmet on, though.
All right. Colt.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my heavy pistol and taking 2 shots at this dude.
All right. Roll that heavy pistol handgun DV 13. 19 and 22. You hit in both of those. Roll me that damage.
Yeah.
3d6s.
First one's at a +2 because solo.
Nice.
Yes.
Right
So,
on.
yeah, 2
Ooh.
13s.
Wow. Okay. Hold on a second. Okay. Right. So you see him right now. He's like bleeding all over. Brigade, you can feel that earlier when he was trying to like fight your grasp and trying to get out of it, he's now kind of loosening up. You can see this guy is really getting hurt. What do you do, Colt? Is that it?
Yeah, that's my move. I mean, it's my turn, yeah.
Okay. Give me 1 sec. That is... Oof. Okay. And finally, last but not least, we've got Lee Min.
Lehman is going to throw a pressure point strike at him.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Ooh.
Nice fail. Great.
No, you're not.
No, you're not.
see.
So you try, but because he's fidgeting and he's got Brigade holding him and moving him, they're not letting you get that specific spot.
Well,
you can-
I mean, I hit 14. Do you want to roll for him, or is it just like a fail?
So no, I'm gonna roll for his evasion. Oops, that's supposed to be a 13 because that's -2.
Oh shit!
So yeah, he definitely fails. You still hit him, but
Well, yeah, I don't think I need to hit DV 15 for pressure
gotcha. Then you hit him.
point. Sweet.
Oh, here comes the final injury.
He's gonna take
Oof.
8. Then he's gonna
Ignoring half
take a
armor.
spinal injury and 5 more.
All right, and now that it is his turn, he's going to first roll a death save. And Brigade, you feel him go limp in your arms, and he is dead. He just starts like puking blood, and that last
Fuck.
hit you can tell killed him.
Yeah.
And the elevator is
Easy
now
peasy.
stuck. And you guys look up.
Contact down.
It's open air. Look outside. Night City's right in front of you behind that glass. The only way out is that door. What do you do?
Yeah. First initiative. I'm gonna go ahead and equip my heavy melee weapon. It's essentially just like a breaching hammer. I'm gonna like breaching tool. I'm gonna try and get it in there and start prying that door open.
All right, give me those 2 attacks, just the damage rolls. And what is... yeah. What does Say do
2.
meanwhile?
Sade is gonna try to use his scythe to help crank it open.
Okay, so give me that damage roll, or if it's a heavy melee weapon, the 2 damage rolls, unless it's very heavy, which is 1.
I'm not hitting it. I'm just like trying to put it.
Yeah,
in
I understand.
between.
Just mechanically, for the sake of my calculations here, because it has HP basically, and it's only
Okay,
gotten
so
18
heavy
damage
melee.
done to it.
Melee.
Yeah, Brigade's gonna call out. Listen, gentlemen, we're in a brain dance. All kinds of fucked up shit can happen. This ain't reality.
It's not?
Wait, it's a brain dance? Let me try something. And Sage is gonna try to invoke the scythe in between the spaces of the door.
Nice, very good. So give me that damage anyway, and let's see how precisely you get that scythe in there. Nice with a 22, perfect. Not only do you do you will it to go through that door, but it's almost like you tripped something that just had the door go and open up for you. But immediately, I want everybody now to roll me a concentration roll very quickly because everything is just happening at once. Like remember, each round is 3 seconds. 18, very good. 22, 18, 13. Oh, Colt. Nat 10 again. 19. Nice. Wow.
That's from Luca.
Yep. So 13, Colt. Good job with that one, Brigade. Ooh.
Okay.
That's okay. So Luca.
That's a 7. Luca's good. I'm down.
Way, yeah, Luca's good. Lehman Way is a 6. Okay. So Colt and Lehman Way, both of you guys, without realizing it, the door opens up and immediately the first thing you do is you take a step forward and you begin to fall like, roll DV 15 athletics checks. While the rest of you feel the wind blow across your face and you feel like you're now right face to face with the rest of the Night City. I would like.
Can we make an
Could I try and catch
him? Yeah.
Nope. Nope. Doesn't work like that.
Right. So here's the funny thing.
Yep. Wow. That one. So you guys start falling, and you are falling down between these large buildings of Night City that you see pass by very quickly. And you see that there's no end to these buildings and that the streets are so far away. They're not even getting bigger or bigger as you're falling. But then the rest of you guys, the elevator disappears. And you're also falling in the middle of the air. There's nothing for you to grab on, so no need for an athletics roll. I want everybody to roll me another concentration roll. And this one is a DV 15.
So Lehman hit her DV 15.
There we go.
Oh shit!
That, you said good.
Oh, this is a different concentration roll. This is for something else. 18
okay,
success. Igor success.
Dude, I love this ride.
Concentration 16.
16 success
for Luca.
7 fails. So Brigade, that's a fail. And Slade or Sade, that's a fail. Lehman Way or Luca. Luca, that's a fail. Lehman Way is a success. So everybody that failed the DV-15 suddenly feels that their stomach is like turning upside down. They're about to puke. And immediately you feel like, looking down at yourself, you're fine. But your chest feels warm, like you spilled soup on yourself. And then suddenly you feel your brain dance headset get removed off of you by force. And there's an agent saying, "Keep it together, agent." And they slap you across the face. And you're sitting at that, at the cubicle. And you've got, like, sick on your chest, basically. You've just thrown up. And you are now out of this brain dance. The people that just failed that last concentration check, you're out of this brain dance, guys. The rest of you, you're still in it. You are now flying. With your concentration check, you're able to keep it together and focusing. You've now got parachutes that just deploy above you. I would like you guys to give me a pilot air vehicle check. For those of you who succeeded the concentration roll. The rest of you that did not succeed, put an S next to your name. You're out of the brain dance for now, but you can come back next set if everybody else got a turn as well. Thank you for joining.
Land air vehicle. I'll use 2 luck on this.
Yeah.
Air vehicle. Okay.
Yep. Back at it.
15.
Nice.
I'll burn 2 luck as well.
Right.
Dude, Cole.
Oh,
isn't this crazy? Like, last time I fell out of a building, it didn't go this well.
5.
You fell in a
yeah,
building?
Dude. Yeah, I fell onto a giant balloon float. It was crazy.
Yes, Jesus.
So Brigade, you haven't rolled your pilot air vehicle yet? Oh, did you? Oh, he's out. Whoa. He's out. Okay, I just realized. Yeah, sorry. So we've got Sade, Colt, Igor, and is it Lee Min that's still in, or Luca?
Lehman is still in. Luca's out.
Okay, all right, cool. So
Sade is out.
Ah, okay, gotcha. So Sade is out. Sorry, my man. I'm gonna put an S next to your name just so I can keep track of who's in. So we got Colt, Igor, and Lehman. Perfect. So 7, 12. All right. So Igor, as you're flying, you notice that there were 5 people in total behind you. They popped out of existence, and you look back and you see Colt fidgeting with his parachute, trying to keep it together, but he's spinning out of control. You see Lehman also kind of spinning out of control, and you're the only one that's flying perfectly, beautifully, as if like you've done this before. And as you were trying to talk to Colt, all you hear is his screams as he's going, like, it's almost like he hit the brakes behind you in the air as you kept going, talking to yourself in the air.
Can I extend my sword to him? To grab?
Oh my god, yes, I'll let you do that. I want both of you guys to roll me athletics rolls. Colt, if you choose to grab that sword, you can freely choose to grab it or not. It's up to you.
Yeah. Fucking let's grab him on
Athletics? Alright.
Both of you guys roll me athletics rolls. Oh, yeah, you extend that sword, and instead of like giving it to him to be able to grab onto, you almost like slash his arm. Roll to hit, Colt. Roll to evade with a -4, Colt.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, let me.
Dude, Colt, I got you, man. Think. So roll to hit.
Yeah, and is your evasion +5 with the -4 included?
Yep, my evasion's 9 base.
Damn. And you slice his arm. Roll damage.
Now, fuck.
I hope your armor is at 11.
It's at 12. We're fine.
Good.
Okay, cool.
It still ignores half armor with a 16.
Yeah, 10 damage.
Yeah.
Dude, Colt, I got you. Dude.
And yeah, Colt, you feel a crazy piercing pain that almost feels like a saw, sorry, not a saw. What? I can't think of the word right now, but it just goes through your arm, and you know what? Roll crit body, Igor.
What?
Yeah. He had his arm out. You could potentially cut his arm off. Roll crit body.
But then can he still, because I hit him, can he grab it?
I would say no.
Aw.
Oh!
Fucking god.
You dismember his arm completely. That arm is gone. Igor, Colt, you see your arm ahead of you in your point of view. Your arm is ahead of you. You see this blade coming towards you. You try to grab it. You kind of miss, but then instead he slices your arm, and you just see it fly. And now you're spewing blood as you're falling down this parachute. And Igor just keeps going with this parachute ahead of you. It's almost like he intended to dismember your arm.
Damn.
Grab the fucking sword. Fucking wow, Jesus! Jesus. Fingers starting to fucking rub off on me. Grab the sword. Jesus.
Colt, roll me a concentration roll. Your DV is 15.
Yeah.
Dude, dinner's gonna be super awkward after this.
Colt, you keep it together somehow. This is a crazy, messed up, mind-blowing ride. And you just lost an arm, and for you, for a second, the pain is so real, it almost like snaps you out of the idea of this being a brain dance, and you think this is reality, and you stay in the setup, this situation. You're living it. You're in the moment. You don't even realize, like, oh, this is just a brain dance, it's fine. So you're still in the moment, and you're still flying, and your parachute is going down. So you and Lee Min Wei, you guys crash land, and that's gonna be. Hold on a second. Wow, you guys are pretty high. Gonna have to roll damage for that. That is gonna be 34. Ooh. So it's just gonna be it's not gonna be a crit or a tarot, but you guys are gonna have to roll athletics checks to see if you suffer broken legs and take additional 5 damage to your health for that. So Colt and Lee Min Wei, roll me athletics checks, please.
Great. I'll burn another 2 luck.
Yes, that's funny. Anyways, I'll just write that broken leg now.
You don't need to, dude. Hold on.
Okay.
You gotta dismember. Yeah. Awesome. So both of you guys crash land, slamming to the ground, and then Igor does like a nice half circle, half moon basically, and does a beautiful landing behind you guys. Just like quick drop, land, run, 2 steps, and then stop with the parachute falling behind him. You guys' parachutes are just all tangled
to
up.
land on my shield here? at all?
It would probably work, and as you land on your shield, you still take that damage because it's force falling and not hitting immovable force, basically the ground. But yet you don't break anything because as a result of sliding with that shield. Whereas Colt, you break a leg, you've got a dismembered arm, a broken leg that's just like limping, like connected there, but it's totally limp, and now you're on the floor. Are you still alive, dude? Or are you rolling death saves?
I'm still alive.
All right, perfect.
Cool, man. Like, that was kind of crazy. That was super sick. Did you please tell me you have those speed heals on you?
Grab the fucking. Grab the sword?
Hey, man.
Idea.
Do you see me right here? I'm standing okay.
Are you two ready to continue?
Yeah, because you swang a fucking sword at me.
She like turns and starts walking in a direction.
As she's
Whoever
walking in
that
the
lady
direction.
is, don't know her. Colt, are you okay?
I'm gonna speed heal myself. I'm gonna stim myself.
Nice.
If you have a spare, I'll take one.
You're just trying to walk away, dude. You like trying to walk away.
You want some Coke?
No,
Yeah.
I'm already on. Thanks. Can
Oh.
I
I was trying to trade.
Can I try and quick fix my leg?
Absolutely, yes. But I'm going to describe what Lee Min-wei sees as she's walking away from everybody else. Lee Min-wei, you see a little bit down the road, slightly distant, what looks like a large crowd. And you hear people yelling, like screaming in protest, and you hear slight gunshots go off, like...
I think there's a riot here, boys.
Oh, dude, I love those. I'm gonna pick up Colt and put one his like stub over my neck and start to carry him.
Yeah, thanks. Fucking.
Dude, at least I cauterized it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, thanks for this fucking Star Wars logic on that one. God.
Lee's gonna try and take the stealthiest path she can to approach this and/or circumvent it if she can, or circumnavigate it if she can.
Well, so as you see right now in the displayed image on QP VTT, you can see that it's a narrow, not bridge necessarily, but because on the left and right there's either railings or you're slightly elevated, or there are buildings that there's nowhere to really find cover, and the crowd is just ahead of you where that building is. And as you approach, do you go ahead and approach? Do you wait for the rest of them to catch up, or do you?
I'll wait for the rest of them. I'm gonna try and look for any places where I might be able to use a grapple gun to, I don't know, maybe hang off the side of the bridge or a nearby building or something like that.
Yeah, you think that just to your right, if you drop your grapple gun or shoot aiming at the ground, and then you jump over the railing, you can probably hang off the side of the bridge.
Okay. Well, she'll probably she'll wait for everybody, and then just kind of let them know her plan. So she'll probably try and get as close as she can before being noticed, then kind of hang off the side of the bridge. Or maybe, use the grapple gun for support and just kind of hang off the side of the bridge and then climb, towards the mob or whatever on the outside of the bridge, just to kind of keep herself out of sight.
That sounds great. Yeah, you're kind of like riding wall walking with the support of your grapple gun. Awesome. I'll definitely let that happen. Igor and Colt, what are you two doing? Colt can barely walk with a broken leg.
Is the crowd's hostility directed towards us?
Nope. They are like, something's happening there. They're busy with something. There's an event. There's something going on, and you just hear this and you're heading towards it.
I love large crowds. I've never had any issues with large crowds. I'm gonna start making my way over there.
Perfect.
With Colt, but I'll give Colt a chance to talk me out of it.
No, I'm just staring at my gun arm and just, yeah, sure.
Before she actually goes and does this and hears this conversation, we should all get on the same radio channel, I think.
Yeah. Say less. Which channel do you want?
7. Lucky number,
7?
right?
Dude, that's kind of high up there.
Oh my god.
You can pick if you want.
I love Igor's character.
Colt, hey, can you get us to 7?
Yeah.
All right, cool. I'm gonna give them a thumbs up and be like, all right.
Teamwork. As you guys begin to approach, you guys see that there's a lot of people that are currently up in arms about the new end card system, and it's mostly cab drivers, and they're saying, we're not going to stand for this. instead of letting us charge people 20 eddies per ride, you're giving people a maximum of 10 eddies per ride? That's crazy. And they're just up in arms, and they're yelling and shouting, and they're saying, down with N-Corp. And you know, in Night City, N-Corp is basically the government. And that, ooh, that doesn't sound good. Everybody roll perception.
I do human perception instead?
No, just like auditory perception. Trying to see if you can hear something. You can't hear it. You can't hear it either, Colt. Oh my god. Wow, really, that's a -5. You're just like deafened by everything. Lee Min hears what sounds like very heavy engines, thrusters coming in hot. And immediately as you look up, as you look up, you see 2 AVs, like, they begin to land. And the doors open up, and before they land, you see 4, 5, 6 people jumping out of these AVs, and it's max tac. 5 agents
we should get out of here.
Per AV. And they aim their guns, and they yell, disperse! Disperse! And you guys see that people are not dispersing. And then they begin to shoot smoke grenades. And they keep yelling, disperse! What do you guys do?
Can I make a charismatic impact check and yell out, scramble!
Yes! Roll it!
Right.
Lehman is going to enact her plan of hanging off the bridge at this point, trying to get around this, basically.
So getting around this will be pretty difficult because it's a big area, and now you're kind of like reaching a point where it's just roads. The bridge ends here, as you can see on the far right there, right here. Sorry, I'm pinging it. There we go. Right here, like that's the end of it, and the whole crowd is over there, and the bridge kind of like
not like an Okay, so we have to go through this basically.
You have to either go through this around it from like this, like skirting the crowd, or going back.
All right, I'm gonna yell out scramble, and it's just D10 plus my rocker level, right?
Yes.
Cool. 7.
Okay, so with a 7, as you're yelling to this crowd. First of all, I'm going to roll a d10 to see, what is your rep right now?
Ooh. 5.
Okay, so actually, even though not a lot of people recognize you as a rock star, they can all kind of recognize that you're probably somebody important. And some of them who know you would probably like tell the others, oh, that's Igor, and you hear whispers and murmurs, and you kind of hear your name here, and you kind of hear other people just like yelling at the max tac and whatnot. But you can kind of like convince the few minor like group of committed fans to do what you're saying. And what were you yelling for them to do?
Scramble. Start moving.
So those guys like pat each other and they're like, let's go, let's go, let's go. And they start moving. But then Max Tac has already dropped some smoke grenades. It is difficult to see right now unless you have IR, UV, cyber eyes or smart glasses.
Yeah, we do.
But the rest of them, do not disperse. So, and right here, this is when they start shooting tear gas grenades again. So if you don't have cyber eyes, roll me that DV13 resist torture drugs.
I'm already on it. Fuck yeah.
You're already at -2. Then you don't have to roll it.
I'm wearing my. Do you want me to roll? I'm wearing my smart glasses. Do I have to roll? And also my
Yeah. So mask? Sadly, yeah. Unless you're wearing, unless you have cyber eyes, then cool. Yeah, then you would basically have to roll because mechanically, even an anti-smog breathing mask does not technically cover your eyes from tear gas grenades. But hey, you succeeded, both of you. And now you guys, even though it's like dark smoke right here, you can still see through it, some of you. And the tear gas grenade does not hurt you or affect you. And then you start seeing some of the MaxTech agents shoot towards the crowd. Can anybody dodge bullets?
You know it.
Yes. Yep.
Awesome. So, roll me evasion checks because multiple MaxTech agents are going to start shooting. So, I'm just going to say, like, a couple of them will shoot towards the three of you.
Okay. Have we joined up with the crowd at this point, or are we still kind of behind?
You would have joined up with the crowd because Igor has interacted with them. Unless you want to say you stayed behind a little bit, that's fine.
Well, yeah, I think she probably would have followed the rest of the group, but she's taking the approach of, like, skirting the outsides rather than, like, you know, getting in the middle like they are.
Gotcha. So they probably will not be able to... Well, you know what? Because they're surrounding the crowd, I'll say that like that would be difficult, and they'll try to like hit whomever they see that's not max stack.
Yeah, for sure.
So 18, 15.
Should I roll stealth, do you think?
You know what? That would work. That would work.
Okay.
I also. Oh no, I called out rocker. So 2 of them.
Yeah, you yelled out pretty.
All right,
pretty
17
loudly.
on stealth, and I
Yeah,
can
they don't
dodge as well if you'd like.
So they don't necessarily see you. In that case, I'm just gonna take the first failed roll of 7 against the first person that rolled. That would have been Igor. Igor, that's 18 minus 3, 15. And then the 18 is against Colt's 15. So Colt, sadly,
Do it.
I can't interject myself.
Or times 3.
Yeah.
That would be 24 out of fire damage.
4 minus that. Okay, yeah, we're still alive. We're fine.
Nice!
Great.
Wow,
Nice.
crazy.
Good
and
shit.
then you see people just run. So what do you guys do? Do you stand and fight or do you run?
I would like to roll stealth and use the crowd and gas and stuff to move past max stack.
Perfect. Yes. Actually, you can just do that.
Cool.
Same deal.
And that's what I'll do. Oh,
Perfect.
buddy, are you doing all right? I'm gonna like pat his chest.
As you're running and running and running, you guys, all 3 of you roll concentration. This time your DV is 15.
Oof.
Okay, we're
And you
out
see
of
this-
luck, unfortunately.
You see this long road ahead of you. You see the city at the very far end, almost like you cannot reach it. Igor, you realize, what the hell? We're in a brain dance. The rest of you, you're so in it. It's like life. And then suddenly you're running like in this corridor, like, and then you stop and you can hear every footstep. And you can hear the echoing of every footstep as you're running. And then you look around and you see each other, bloodied, bruised, battered, sweating, mind blown. The only person that kind of realizes it is Igor, that this is a brain dance. What's going on? But the rest of you, the other 2, you're so in it. You're focused. You're concentrated. This is like life to you right now. And then you see
So the
yourself at
success is a we're in this kind of thing.
yeah, like you're able to stay in it, right? To keep your focus.
Okay, got it.
And you see yourself in the same corridor you walked through, coming to this brain dance training exercise. But there's nobody here, and it's silent.
Whoa. Deja vu.
Do you head towards the cubicles?
Wait, are we still in the brain? Wait, what the fuck? Dude, did they fucking jack us in? I'm Igor.
I'm feeling
Igor, I'm losing it.
I'm
Lehman.
feeling some massive deja vu right now.
Quiet
If
for a
I had
second, guys.
seen-
And she's gonna try and listen into that room to see if there's any movement or anything.
Give me an audible perception check. There's
14.
nothing. It's silent. It's eerily silent. It's like even your breath echoes.
Hmm.
I'm gonna,
Still in the
I'm gonna
brain dance, I think.
pass. I'm gonna pass Colt over to Ling Wei. Excuse
Mm-hmm.
me, excuse me, madam. Or here, can you hold this guy for me?
Ghost is fine, and yes.
And then
I'm just gonna hold him
I'll walk into the room while in doing so I'll extend my chainsaw hand.
You walk into the room and you see Hit's agents in their outfit dead on the floor, blood everywhere. Walls have been shot up. They've been shot up with what you can tell might be like a minigun on a chopper or something. And you see bullet shells, bullet casings everywhere. You see used smoke grenades and tear gas grenades on the floor everywhere. And there's agents dead all over this place. And blood everywhere. Roll me another concentration roll.
Whoa, this is
This
like
time you're DV 17.
grotesque.
And anybody who goes in this room to see this, roll me a concentration roll.
Oof.
Oh, yeah, I think what are you seeing? She's probably hearing him going oof on the radio.
Nah, just a lot of dead Pombres, you know what I mean?
I don't. I'm gonna go take a look.
All right. Concentration rolls, everybody.
Yeah,
We'll both hobble up
I'll
there
let it
together.
But like this is kind of my career, so like
Knowing,
Oh my God.
Igor, having failed the previous one, knowing that you're kind of in a brain dance, you realize it. You feel that your brain dance headset gets removed and it's not jarring, but the rest of you, you feel like the world around you snaps from what you're currently seeing to the same image, but with you sitting at a desk and everybody's still around, and it's a little bit, there's a hustle and bustle, and there's people talking, there's people like throwing up like from a distance, and there's people going like, oh, my head, and agents saying calm down, and you can hear all that going around you. It is the exact same room, it's the exact same scene, but a whole like contrast of realities. And that means Colt, you look at your arms, they're both there. Your leg is fine. You can finally feel your toes. And Lee Min-wei and Luca's probably like standing next to Lee Min-wei at this point, watching her finish the braindance exercise.
Monitoring.
Yeah. And then you realize like you came back to reality and you're sweating like crazy. Good job, everybody. That was the training exercise, and you succeeded it. And then you see that a couple of agents come over to you and like pat you on the back and say, "Yeah, you remember to check into the front desk. They'll give you your reward, and you'll probably get promoted." But they'll look around and they'll say the rest of your friends weren't lucky enough to make it. So you take care.
Dude, no problem. I'm glad to have participated. This was a fun thing. Let me know when we do this again. It sounds like a fun thing. Colt, where you at? You okay, buddy?
Catch the sword, Igor.
Oh god. Oh god. Dude, like I'm gonna tell you, not my most intellectual plans of attack, but did you see how effective it was?
Yeah, fucking effective. Yeah. I shattered both.
All right, and with that, that's the first crew. If you guys want to do anything to wrap up quickly, I'll give you like a couple of minutes to RP. Otherwise, we'll let the next crew come in, and you guys are free to do what you want. Remember, you can spectate freely. You can, if you have to go, you can go, and then you can come back later. No problem.
Sweet, sounds good.
Yeah, so
I'll put one arm over Lingwei, one arm over Colt as we start walking down to the front desk to put our reward. Like, dude, we didn't catch your name, but like that was pretty sick.
Yeah. Yes.
You're enthralled right now. I can tell. Good to meet you. I'm Igor. This is Colt.
You too. You can call me Ghost.
Nice. And that was the game for you guys. Thank you guys so much. If you could just put S in your name instead of P, and I'll let the next crew come in. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that video. That was a 1 hour segment of what we usually play as a 4 hour long gig. And I hope that you guys can join us. We're available on Discord, link in the description. Everybody's welcome, and see you in the next video.